Hello. So at this point, what I've done is I've made these sliders work. Now, for some reason, the WebGL, the brightness doesn't work on the WebGL, and I've made two versions: the WebGL and then whatever it's currently on. Let's see, it's currently on this one, where you could just download that, of course. I guess that's basically similar to just getting it from GitHub. Well, for some reason, there's an effect when I go into my start scene. When I press the start button, it goes in the start scene. I have some text there, just a quote, just a little quote. And for some reason, that TMP, Text Message Pro, will not transfer to the WebGL. It seemed to have transferred to the current one, though. Well, technically I haven't tried it because, I already have this version that I got from GitHub. But yeah, I put two different versions. Anyway, I'll put that in the, put those links in there anyway. So, what do we got here? That we could just get, okay, there. I'm on my laptop now because for some reason the volume just literally does not work on, my main computer. Whenever, all the volumes work, no troubleshooting can find anything, but for some reason when I talk into the microphone or when music plays through anything, there's just literally no volume. And yeah, so not in particular ready to do a factory reset. So anyway, the volume works up and down, the brightness works up and down. The start button takes us into another scene. And that was done through some scripts, of course. I could do another article eventually. So I've got the volume script, the brightness script. The fact is, I could show you these scripts, but the reality is you can also just go and download the GitHub and you got it there. There's also where the script is right there. These scripts are clearly, there's the volume control with the slider in it, and I've got the brightness in here where I've went through the process of making these post-processing profiles. A camera has been added to this post-processing layer, has been created. Everything is set accordingly, of course, otherwise it wouldn't work. And so that's what makes all that work, of course. Let's see. Things like, for example, we got the brightness. Let's see, we got the slider inside the brightness, and we have the slider value set properly. Value, all that good stuff. So that's about it. And now we'll just see it in action. I've added music to the main menu and to the start little menu there. Let's check it out. Let's go with play maximized. We could adjust these basically whatever, it's gonna adjust properly. As you can see, we got volume and we have brightness control. I don't know why the brightness control is not controllable in the WebGL. It's annoying AF, but it is what it is, and that's what's happening. As you can see, brightness control works. It can go up to 2.5 brightness, which is definitely too much. That is 0.5 brightness, so that's actually not 1. I think a 1 is around there. And if you notice, I have those little glowing from that sky baby blue or whatnot, light blue to the green, fluctuating back and forth. We'll get the volume back up. it's persistent.